in the fitness room. My name's Ariel Tinker, and I am the collaborator. I don't like to say director because they facilitator. I like that. Facilitator of this here fine group. I'm also the artistic director for this senior adult theater program at the Art Factory. So if anyone's interested in hearing about things we have, right now we're doing story time. So on Mondays and Wednesdays we do story time at the rooftop at the Art Factory right over across it's on Battle Street. And then we rehearse our books from 10:30 to 11:30. I think we're pushing it to 12 on Mondays, and then we read to a bunch of kiddos on Wednesdays. So right now we have about 15 to 20 kids that come to story time every week. So if anyone's interested in joining that, yeah, Miss Maggie does story time with us over at the Art Factory. It's really awesome.
A lot of fun. Oh my God.
Yeah.
I'd like to join.
Yeah, it's Mondays and Wednesdays.
Stories and
Without further ado, here are the prime time layers. We are going to start with Miss Overbloom's exercise class. Oh.
To Broadway, we'll be playing there someday. Tell all your friends that means round the town that we are on our way. Improv is what we're doing, full of fun and laughter too. So sit back, relax, and smile with us, and we will promise our best to you.
please. Now, folks, listen carefully. We are so pleased to have you all here, and we hope that you will enjoy exercising under the able leadership of Gladys Overbloom. She's had years of experience teaching gym classes in schools, and now has graciously agreed to lead us in a blissful land of good health through aerobics. That class is yours.
Thank you, Mrs. Revelton. You can get out of the way now. The first rule of this class is I'm in charge. You must pay attention and do exactly as I say. We're here to have fun, fun, fun.
Yeah, right.
Any questions?
Okay.
Since there are none, we will proceed.
Oh, man.
Everybody sit up straight in your chairs. Andrew, why are you sitting sideways on your chair?
Because of my condition, you know, hemorrhoids and stuff, I can't.
Stop. We don't need to hear about that.
But don't, you asked me. You asked me.
Get some preparation H when this is over. Now with the exercises. Can you hear the music?
Mrs. Overbloom, Mrs. Overbloom. I can't hear nothing. I've got to go up to my room. I forgot something.
What did you forget?
What did you say?
What did you forget?
Oh, you don't really have to yell at me. I forgot my hearing aid and my cushion because the chairs are hard.
Okay, get up and go. We only have 30 minutes. Hurry and come back real fast. Now, everyone, watch me. You two on the end. Raise your right arm up and then down. Up and then down. Why are you raising both hands?
I feel more balanced when I raise both hands.
I did it because Raph did it that way.
Did you hear what I said in the beginning? I'm in charge. All right. hope Mabel will come back. We'll do this again with the left arm. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is your left arm.
You're going too fast, Mrs. Overbloom. Slow down. Slow down.
Jean! Jean! It's your fault. Oh, here comes Mabel. Wow. Thanks, Mabel.
I was a lawyer once, and you know, you could sue her.
Okay, come on
for
now, we're
hitting you.
getting ready to go on with this class.
Mabel's
With the
coming.
program now, okay?
She's making her way.
Right.
Mabel!
We're in class. We really need that.
It's say better to get it out and bear the shame than let it be in and bear the pain. So-
Arms? How do I do my arm? Maybe. Oh, Jean, you're hitting me. Or Mabel, is she hitting you too?
Oh, Mrs. Overbloom! Jean hit me with her arm. I'm gonna get bruises.
You know, I was a lawyer once.
Please.
You could see that.
My fault.
You know, I was a lawyer once, and we could sue her.
Andrew,
Yeah.
go back to your place. And Jean, don't you dare throw that book at Andrew. Okay, everybody, stand up. What's the matter with Alma?
My knees. I can't get up. They're frozen. It happens every time I sit in these hard chairs.
You ought to see Alma get up and the dinner bell rings. She's just acting. She's just looking for attention.
You gotta be careful, that kind of talk can get you into trouble.
Oh, God.
Oh my goodness, Andrew, help Alma get up and take her to the first aid class.
Come on, let's go. Come on. Alma,
Yeah.
food is that way.
Okay, Mrs. We can come back in, right?
Come on.
Where's Mrs. Ram? I just didn't lose control of this class. We haven't accomplished anything. Fun, fun, fun. That's what we're supposed to be having today.
Yeah, right. Can you believe that, what she's saying?
It's not good.
Well then, can you do something different, do different kind of exercise, or do something to get them all engaged?
I just came here to have fun with everybody. It just hasn't worked out.
I'm so sorry that you're not enjoying yourself, Mrs. Brown.
Okay, give me my money.
Do you deserve it?
I deserve it. I earned it. Now, how much are you giving me?
Well, let me see here. I don't know. Would you come back next week if I pay you $9?
Give me the money.
It's 20, 25, 30. Oh,
That's 35.
35. And I do thank you, and I hope you have a better week ahead.
Thank you.
Yes, goodbye.
Never coming back here again.
There she
And
goes.
we'll do the same thing to her next time
Next week
around.
she'll be back.
Yeah, right. And we'll do the next thing we'll do the same thing to her next time, right, guys?
Right.
Hooray!
All members of the Overbloom class. All right, this is called bank robbery or heist wide and handsome.
Yeah.
Okay, lady, this is a stick up.
Just a minute, please. How is this money?
It's a stick up. Don't you understand?
Please, now you messed me all up.
I see it.
4,988.
It's in a good spot.
4,999.
Hey, I'm just curious.
5,000 even. There. Now, what was it you wanted?
Read this and be quick about it.
Oh, you want to rob the bank? Why didn't you say so?
It's right here in black and white, lady.
You'll have to go to the withdrawal window.
Withdrawal window?
A withdrawal coming.
Cool it, sister. You take care of it. I want $10,000 in big bills.
You mean small bills. They always want small bills because they don't collect them as quickly and as easily.
I want big bills because I'm a show off. Now move it.
Oh gosh, your way.
No funny stuff, okay?
Oh, put that thing away, will you? My gosh, you're such an impatient robber.
Well, wake up
If I
now.
could caught you with that gun, I would.
Well,
Now
wake,
put it away.
wake up now and get on it.
Look, no threats, please. You aren't the first one to rob this bank.
Really?
No. Held up 3 times last year. So don't think you're blazing new trails. Your first time, right?
Well,
Come on, out with it. First time?
yes.
Well, don't let it get to you. We have to walk before we can run.
True, so true.
Now relax. How much was that again that you wanted?
$10,000.
Would you want please sign this slip for me? Please. You have a long name.
Thank you. I take pride in it.
$10,000. Do you have any references?
References? How about my cousin? He's doing 10 years for embezzlement.
Don't try that stuff on me. You know you can't put a relative down.
Okay, sorry. How about my stepmother? We're related by divorce.
Well, I really shouldn't. But go ahead, call me a softie.
Thanks a lot. Let me write it down over here.
There's not much room left.
I know. There.
Thank you. Hey. Now, why do you want the money?
Vacation.
Ah, no fooling. Where are you going?
I was thinking of Mexico. You know, it's nice over there this time of year.
No, it isn't. It's not so nice there this time of year. From what I understand. Have you ever thought of Nassau for the Calypso Festival?
I'm not much for that. I'm a simple guy. Mexico's for me, you know.
It's your money. I'm just trying to help you out with that.
Look, lady, I appreciate it, really.
Just a couple more questions. Why did you choose this bank to rob?
Well, you know, I heard all these commercials and I said, ooh, baby, that's the bank for me.
And there you are.
Here I am, right?
Yes, there you are. You're here. Well, I was thinking, we offer 5% interest from the day of deposit, compounded quarterly. And on $10,000, I mean, if you wanted to look ahead, if you open your account today, we'll give you a 4-slice toaster, not one of those 2 slices, and a piggy bank in the shape of a well-known TV personality.
Sounds great. You know, you're a wonderful advertisement for your establishment. I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna deposit the whole $10,000 in your bank.
The entire amount.
Every penny.
Well, I think you'll find this is the very wisest decision that you'll ever make.
Thanks to you, say. Hey, say, would you be thinking about going to Mexico anytime soon?
Well, my vacation is in 3 months.
Great. That's when my interest payment is due.
Say, you'll love it here. It's so good. Oh, you're just wonderful, wonderful. Okay. The boy exits. He waves goodbye. She smiles.
Well, thank you very much.
Yeah.
It's been great talking to you, okay?
And then she checks
Jesus, God.
the note. Hey, you didn't put down your address. He's gone. Oh well, he'll be back. He forgot his gun. And look at this gun. It's a water pistol of all things. He's my kind of guy.
That's so good. That's good. That's good. That was good. I like that.
Get to.
Listen.
So think of it this way, just like the old
It's perfect.
times, all back. You used to just
That's
sit,
pretty good.
didn't have a TV, didn't have
That's
a
another
color
way.
TV, with Imagine on the radio. So the radio shows, you know, there's a lot of places that are coming out now and they're talking through it. So we're gonna try to emulate, so just listen and put your things in your head. This is our third skit and
However, there was one area in which crimes were left to the imagination, and that's radio. There are still some detective shows around today. They have a private eye who really gets the job done. These are still some, the private eye, and he gets his job done. And then part of the action is narrated by the protagonist to let the audience know his inner feelings and thoughts. The other part was dialogue, usually crisp and to the point. These, coupled with proper sound effects, offered vivid pictures to the listeners. Theater of the mind. Let's listen now to an adventure of Sam Porter, insurance investigator. This episode is entitled The Sleuth, The Whole Sleuth, and Nothing But the Sleuth.
My name is Sam Porter, and I'm an investigator for the Middlebrow Insurance Company. Right now, I'm on my way to see my boss, Tammy Hardship. Some gruesome murder, she said. She mumbled something about a magic lucky magnet. I don't know. Sometimes she acts like a big kid. You know how the bosses are. As I entered the elevator, the pretty operator gave me the eye. But I'm used to that by now.
How about a little kiss, Mr. Porter?
Sorry, never touch the stuff until after 5 o'clock.
She smiled sadly and began to weep. I walked down the hallway to Hardship's office. It was a long hallway. Hardship didn't look a day over 50 unless you looked at her face. She was tall, considering her size, but she was an okay gal.
Sit down, Sam.
I am sitting down, Tammy.
You look so tall.
I look tall because you're lying down.
Right. Look, we've got a claim to pay a certain Mrs. Scarlett Tanager $1 million on the death of her husband. He became an unwilling repository for a pair of Chinese swords. He got stuck twice, once in the living room and once in the hall. We think the wife might know more than she's telling.
What did she tell you?
Nothing.
That's not much to go on.
You can do it. Oh, here, take this lucky magic magnet. You never know when it'll come in handy.
A lucky magic magnet, eh? Where's the cracker box? Where's the Cracker Jack box it came in?
Never mind. It might help you.
You've been working too hard, boss.
But I humored her. I stuck the magnet into my vest pocket, dragging 1,000 paper clips along with it. I went to the door.
Okay, boss, will do. Sincerely yours, Sam Quarter.
Oh, cut out that sincerely yours bit. Corny, bad news, overly melodramatic.
That's my boss. A hard girl to deal with, but underneath it all, not very likable. I went over to the east side of town to the address she has stamped on my wrist. The door opened, and a pair of gorgeous eyes stared at me. A soft voice bade me enter. Since I didn't know what bade me enter meant, I stayed outside.
Come on in, big boy.
That I understood. She had soft brown hair and creamy skin. She looked as if she had been put together by a Maniacsy Rector set. Her arms were soft, graceful, tapering gently to a revolver in her left hand.
Mrs. Tanager, I'm sincerely yours, Sam Quarter from the insurance company.
Why didn't they send Johnny $50? That would have made more sense.
More sense, cute gag. Glad you haven't lost your sense of humor in your time of mourning. And put the gun down, please. Artillery makes me nervous. You don't seem too broken up about your husband's death.
It was awful. When I saw that sword stuck in him, I was cut to the quick.
That's just about where he got it too. You know, of course, that if he were killed by you or any member of your family or any employee in the company's advertising agency, the money goes not to you, but to the Girls Industrial Softball League team at the Middleborough Insurance Company.
I know.
Did your husband have any enemies?
Only me.
Only you? Now we're getting somewhere.
He was untrustworthy. He was always going out with the boys.
The boys?
Gladys Du Bois, a singer at the highly inflammable cafe and milkshake foundation.
I'm on my way.
Must you leave? We're barely acquainted.
Put me down on your visitor's sheet for another day. Sincerely yours, Sam Quarter.
I will if you kick that sleazy sign-off bit, Charlie.
Everybody's a critic. I went to the highly inflammable cafe and milkshake foundation. It was a noisy place, rough and tough and weird. Over in the corner, a skinny cat was strumming a melody on a clarinet. I went to the bar. That root beer looked chock full of vitamins.
Bartender, give me 2 fingers. Ouch, not in the eye, pal, not in the eye.
He poured me a tall root beer, and I sipped it, all the while pacing the joint. Where was Gladys Du Bois?
Bartender, where is Gladys Du Bois?
Behind those beaded curtains.
I went over, and I pushed aside the beaded curtains. How was I to know those beads were on her dress?
Sorry, miss. Are you Gladys Du Bois?
I was looking into 2 of the brightest blue eyes I had ever seen, and one of the dullest brown ones.
Sure. I'm Gladys Du Bois, in the flesh.
That's good enough for me. You knew Red Tanager?
Sure.
He's dead.
He always was.
How did he die?
If you had 2 Chinese swords stuck in you, You died too.
Come on now, serious up, baby.
Always thinking of work. Come on, handsome. Loosen up. Let me teach you the latest, the New Jersey Room Boogaloo.
Why not?
You gotta have some fun, right? I watched her. Liquid, fluid. She had all the moves. Then I tried it. Then we tried it together.
Not bad. Now, shall we get off our chairs and try it standing up?
It was starting to bore me. I stepped outside. Great. 15 minutes gone by and I hadn't been banged over the head yet. Ooh, oops, spoke too soon. The stars and the planets banked around in a whirly race as the lights came on red and green. Somebody obviously did not want me poking around. Word had gotten out about me. I was floating in Cloudsville, and now I was being deposited roughly in a coal bin. My hands tied behind my back, my feet tied behind my hands, and my back tied behind my feet. I managed to work free in a minute, and I got to the telephone. I dialed the number of my houseboy. Jimmy Houseboy was his name, with my nose. Wait a minute. What was I dialing with my nose for? My hands were free. I gotta take a vacation. There was no answer. I hung up, and my coin came back along with some stamps and the operator's private telephone number. But where was my faithful houseboy? Why didn't he answer the phone? I poked around in the dim, eerie light, trying hard not to make any noise. I forgot to watch that first step. There's daylight. I was free. I looked at the sky and breathed deeply. Then I ducked as a sword whistled by me. I forgot the tune it whistled. I pulled the sword out of the wall and examined it. The same kind that ventilated Red Tanager. So that was their game. Well, now I meant business. And you know, I mean it when I say business. Courtesy of yours.
Sincerely yours, Sam Quarter.
I was ready to go now. The whole business had me stumped for a moment. Then an idea hit me. I dashed back to the Tanager home. She was there. She was as beautiful as a plate full of oyster crackers. Her gold-encrusted tiara and her bejeweled elbow guards glistened in the late afternoon glow. She blinked her eyes rapidly, her lashes dusting my fraternity pin.
Look, baby, I've got the answer. This is a right-handed sword, and the other is a left-handed job. When you reached out to rub your hand through my unruly wavy locks, I noted you were left-handed. You did it, Mrs. Tanager, and you're not getting the money. You're going to jail, and you're going to be in big trouble. Believe you me, sincerely yours, Sam Quarter.
I was about to dial the phone when I heard a familiar voice. It was my faithful houseboy, Jimmy Houseboy.
Hold it, sincerely yours.
Houseboy, what are you doing here with this murderess?
Don't pick on her just because she's a member of a minority group.
What minority group?
Female murderers. There aren't many of those around.
You used the right-handed sword to lance her husband. She used the left. You're both going to jail.
Mrs. Tanager advanced toward me and stuck her sword in me at wallet level.
Ugh.
Then she took the other one and pierced my chest right about at my tie clip.
Ugh. You're not going to leave me here to die.
We'll leave you here. Then you do what you want.
Yeah. We wouldn't want to impose our wills on you.
With that, houseboy withdrew the swords from me and swallowed them, destroying the weapons. That's the last time I'll ever hire someone from the circus sideshow. They were about to leave. Then I remembered my boss, Hardship, the magic magnet he gave me. He said it might come in handy. I aimed it at Houseboy, slowly fighting all the way. He was drawn toward me, the magnet attracting the swords inside him. He neared me. I floored him with a right. Mrs. Tanager, clutching frantically to Houseboy, reeled and staggered toward me. I swung again. Flesh against bone made me tingle. I had missed her and hit myself in the mouth. Finally, I tickled them both into submission. And they hit the floor and lay still. I tied them together with her long, flaming tresses. She didn't look so good bald. So that was that. Case closed. The money didn't go to Mrs. Tanager. It went to the Girls Industrial League softball team, and that's one diamond I was investing in. Another hardship case solved by...
Sincerely yours, Sam Porter.
Yeah.